Hello. Now, thought I'd do a quick chat to let you guys know what is coming up soon and kind of where things are at. So, we are currently finishing tomorrow, as I speak, the current trance development course. And obviously these are ongoing and they may or may not suit your needs for where you're at on your journey. But if you are interested in developing trance mediumship, and I know quite a few of you are, so there are a couple of options for you. Now, some of you may be quite a way down your path and consider yourself to be, proficient trance mediums, in which case we need to tailor a course, or I need to tailor a course to your needs. So on July the 2nd, there will be a course that I'm calling the Confident Trance Medium. So what can you expect? Well, quite simply, we'll be thinking about and covering aspects of trance mediumship that you may use in a professional capacity, within the work that you do. So we're speaking about things like philosophy, so where you would maybe do a demonstration in front of people. And we're also talking about things like trance communication, where you are trancing the consciousness of a loved one for your sitter. So, for example, rather than it be an evidential reading whereby you are saying things along the lines of, I have your mother here and she wishes to say that you love to go horse racing, it would be that you would go into that altered state and you would allow her to have the voice. And it would be in the first person, like, hello, Andy, you love to go horse riding as a child, or something like that. We will be looking at things like trance healing, about trance and creative aspects like writing, like artistic work, like poetry, ways in which the spirit world can influence a creative side of you. We will be looking at trance and the mediumistic message, so where you are connected to a loved one and you are giving them a reading in the traditional sense of it. So there's lots of stuff to cover. Obviously, that's not an exhaustive list, but it gives you an outline. Now, the difference, why we would say that this is for the confident trance medium, and that is our aim, is that there won't be so much of the hand-holding about this is what trance is, this is how to make a connection to a guide. We will make the assumption that you are familiar with all of those aspects. So, for example, if I refer to my phone, let's say, for example, let's say like week 1, for example, this is what we'll be doing. There will be like a trance philosophy where you get your guide to inspire you and to share their thoughts on a particular subject. And then we have a Q&A. So whereby you will be the focus of the attention and there will be the other students or a part of the group of students within a breakout room, and you will be connecting with your guides to receive questions, and you will not have a prior understanding of what those questions may be. You will receive questions and, we're aiming for the spirit world to give their perspective to the question that's given. So that's just a kind of a brief snapshot. Like week 2, for example, trance and creative influences, and like we've said, like spirit portraits, inspired writing, poetry, things like that. Week 3, blending to trance loved ones. So there are various names for what we do, but I think the most commonly held understanding is that we would call that trance communication. Okay, so you are trancing the communicator who is a loved one. Okay, so there will be a 3-hour session at 5 p.m. UK time until 8 p.m. UK time. So obviously, please do look at your local times for comparison. That will start on July the 2nd, and it will be every 2 weeks. So it's a Sunday, 5 p.m. UK time, for 3 hours every 2 weeks, and there are 6 classes in total. Okay, and the culmination of it is in the last class, there will be a trance demonstration by all of the students, and you will all have the opportunity to receive questions from the rest of the class. So part of that 3-hour session will be dedicated solely to you, and other people will have the opportunity to ask questions to your spirit team. Now, that is £199 for the whole course. But if you book on or before the 18th of June, then I give you a 10% discount. So it takes it down to £180, which I think still does offer very good value for money. So that is for people that are confident with their trance, that know what they're doing, that don't need so much of the hand holding in order to make that connection and understand what's happening. Now, if you are a relative novice, or if you are a complete beginner, it does not matter, because on the 9th of July at 5 p.m. UK time, for 3 hours every 2 weeks, there is a course that is for complete beginners, newbies, novices, people that are curious but haven't done anything about it. And that course will cover some of those subjects I've already spoken about. But there will be a lot more of a theory behind it, because an important aspect of this whole area of mediumship is that there are misconceptions. Easy for me to say. There are myths, there are things that are perpetrated as the truth that really are not the truth. Okay, so I aim to give you the clarity that I feel that you need in order to move forward with a solid understanding and a confidence that it is not all in your mind, in the sense that I'm just making it up. There is a reality to this consciousness from the spirit world that works with you. And I will show you how you can know the difference between your own mind and the reality of the spirit world. You will come to have an understanding and a belief in yourself, and a beginning of that real understanding between you and the spirit guides that may inspire you. Lots of time for practice, lots of time for me to answer your questions, okay? It's not a classroom environment in the strict sense of the word. It's relaxed. We have fun. We enjoy it. I will demonstrate my weirdness to you. My team will work with you. You will see how I work, and I will show you what it is I would like you to do. Okay, so there are lots of opportunities, no matter your understanding, for you to develop your trance mediumship, and it will improve absolutely any and every aspect of your mediumship, because the more time you spend with your spirit team, understanding them, knowing them, the more you will develop that confidence in your own ability, and you will make the most of the potential that you have. Now, we cannot wave a magic wand and suddenly make you a trance medium. If only it was that easy. It's not. It's an ongoing process. It takes time, but there is always opportunity for growth. Okay, so that course will also be £199. And if you book on or before the 18th of June, and you pay your non-refundable deposit, you will get a 10% discount. After that date, the price goes back up. So it's just a little incentive to get your name in the book, in the diary, and look forward to starting your journey with me. Now, other things that we have coming up in September, if you're local to Norfolk in England and you feel like traveling to a sound healing workshop, I have a lady from Worcestershire, Jan Higgins, who is facilitating a sound healing workshop. on the 16th and 17th of September. So if you are local to this area, then please do feel free to reach out. The next thing is, if you want to develop your trance mediumship, but you feel you need to do it on a one-to-one basis, then I offer that service to you. If you want just a one-off session with me to develop a particular aspect of your trance mediumship or your regular mediumship, then feel free to reach out. If you want to book a series of lessons prepaid, there is an offer whereby if you buy 5 sessions, you get the 6th session free. Okay, so it's a nice opportunity for you to kind of look at my diary. If you go to andrewcodling.com and you go to bookings, you can book yourself a session. It will show you when I'm available, and you can select that time, that date. I will get a message, you will get a Zoom link, and we will meet up and we can develop your mediumship in your own time. Now, those sessions can be when you want them to be, in essence, the time in between them. Obviously, we're talking UK times, and I do have a full-time job, so my availability isn't necessarily as big as the average person. However, the time that we spend together will absolutely be focused on you and your development. If you wish to have an assessment of your spiritual path, the potential that lies within your mediumistic awareness, then I offer that as a spiritual assessment. If you want a regular one-to-one reading, whereby we connect to the spirit world and we see which of your loved ones and family members wish to communicate, then we can do that type of reading too. So whatever you're interested in, whatever you would like to learn regarding your mediumistic development and your awareness, please feel free to reach out on andrewcodling.com, or you can find me on Facebook, Andrew Codling, medium and tutor. So I will leave it there, and I wish you a wonderful weekend. It's Saturday morning here as I speak, or Saturday afternoon now, and I will catch up with you guys sometime soon. Thanks for watching. Take care now. Bye bye.